Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a reading today regarding the case of the 10-year-old Sara Sharif, a young girl who was found dead on August the 10th, 2023 in her home. Now you may or may not know about this case, do your own research. I don't know a lot about it, but this case has been following me around. I mean, I don't really read the press, but I've seen a few things come up about it online. And it's just so sad. I get this sadness come over me from this case. I'm getting shivers right now. I've been guided to do this reading. The police found out about this because her father called them from Pakistan, I believe. He and his partner, which is Sara's stepmother, fled the country on the 9th of August, and the police are currently trying to find her family in Pakistan, but they haven't so far. Now, the reason why I'm doing this reading, I may do follow-on readings, is because I can see a vision of her family. They're in hiding. I'm seeing a mountain range, and they're sort of out in the middle of nowhere. They're camping out, and there could even be a cave. So if anyone wants my help in this case, I could probably pinpoint where they are, because I think that's why they're not being found. They're in quite a remote area. And I think they've even taken some other family with them. They've got 5 children as well in tow. So they're obviously on the run. That's what we know at the moment. As I've connected with Sara's energy and had a vision of what happened to her, I'm seeing that she was beaten quite badly. I'm seeing a black eye, and it was so bad that she couldn't open her eye. And I'm also getting a head injury that could have been the cause of death. I'm seeing her thrown against a wall. Someone had a fit of rage and, took it out on her. Yeah, wow, very heavy energy here. So please do ground yourself as well, viewers, because obviously this isn't very nice. But as I've connected with Sara as well, I'm getting a very mature energy for her, but she was also very sociable. She loved school. I believe that's because it was her way of getting out of the home. She was safe at school, in fact. She loved, her friends at school. And then she was telling me that she was taken out of school by her family. I believe that's to do with the injuries that were probably visible, and they were worried about that being seen. Although I have read as well online that she was known to social services. So, here's a classic example of a case of a child, who has a record, things have been recorded and nothing further happens. And there's a child there whose life is at risk, obviously. So sad. I've just, I keep getting tears to my eyes. So she was very sad deep down as well, but she covered it up well. I mean, this is something that happens in abuse cases. It's sometimes hard to spot, although you might see some subtle signs in a child, including obviously visible bruises and marks. There's dissociation and like covering it up, making excuses, trying to normalise, what's happening to them. So that's really sort of what's coming through. So as you can see, I've got some paper and a pen here, and I'm going to start with some automatic writing that I've done a few times in these sort of readings, whereby I just channel what comes through. I don't control it, so my writing will be really scruffy, illegible, but hopefully we'll get a few things maybe that will come through. You might also see something that I miss. I might see something afterwards as well. So please let us know if you see anything pertinent. So bear with me, obviously there'll be silence now as I just tune in and do this, and then we'll look at it together. Wow, everyone. Okay, so I just got this really heavy energy here at the end, and I mean you can actually see hell and then like just these two lines, and as I was doing that I just got this sense of wanting to give up, like wanting to die. Really heavy energy. So as I said, you know, she was unhappy, clearly. That almost looks like home there as well. Wow, I'm just getting so emotional here. Obviously this is like fresh as well. You know, so I'm still, what will happen with spirit is, you know, Sara hasn't moved on yet, so the energy is still there in terms of what she went through, and I'm feeling it. Okay, now I'm getting on my left side, the left side of my head, sort of at the side of my forehead. I just draw it here like a face. Got the eyes there. Just here. Hope you can see that. I'm getting this pain suddenly. So that's confirming the head injury. So I believe it was that side. And also the back of the head as well. I'm now feeling something. So extensive injuries definitely coming through. I'm actually, wow, yeah, really feeling it there. Okay. Bear with me one moment, everyone. I'm just going to pause the camera. Okay, I'm back. Obviously this is quite heavy, as you can tell, because it's like, because I'm genuine, I experience things through the senses in my channeling. I'm seeing that as no, you. So yeah, I think, you know, she was screaming out no. Wow, I'm seeing cry there. Cry, help. That looks like. Hope you can see this, by the way, on camera. Hopefully it will come out. J was the first letter that seemed to come out, and we've got a U there as well. Well, that almost looks like mountain. I mean, it's really scruffy, but hill, mountain hill, yeah, confirming what I felt in terms of where the family has gone to. That looks like bed as well. So obviously, yeah, it was in the home. She might have been in bed and got up. I was feeling a nighttime energy, actually. I'm just noticing, looks like jet or gel. Obviously they flew from the UK to Pakistan, so it could be relevant there. This really looks like Eric with an H. Don't know if that's relevant in any way. That's all I'm getting, but obviously, again, if anything stands out to any of you, let us know in the comments if you wish. Okay, so with some tarot, we're just going to look a little bit more at what happened to Sara. You know what I'm getting in her energy? Quite a tender energy still at the moment, and quite softly spoken in this reading. You know, and obviously I'm emotional as well, as a lot of you will be, about this case, but it's still, you know, I'm still feeling her energy. As I said. Wow, okay, so we've got a father figure come out here right away. And with strength, in these readings I read intuitively, in case any of you are going to comment on the way I read. I'm not a card reader, so, you know, the cards are like a visual aid in terms of what I'm also feeling, but we're seeing brute force there right away. And there was some regret after this happened. The Chariot, I'm getting movement as well. So as I was saying, something, you know, where there was force, and like Sara fell, her death, but, you know, she was hit quite brutally. Okay, we've got 10, 9, 10. That's really interesting in terms of dates. Yeah, the 10th is when they left the country, the Chariot. That's showing movement there, obviously. It happened in the home. I think it was an accident. That's the energy I'm feeling. So I believe it happened on the 9th. Now, I haven't been able to find Sara's date of birth. I'll try to look that up for another reading. If any of you know, please let me know. Just in terms of numerology, it might be interesting. See, we've got a lot of major arcana. 6 out of 8. Wow. Yeah, this was like, it was a wheel of fortune. It's like it was destined to happen at that time. This turn of events. And again, the Fool, the Fool's about to jump off the cliff, so something about her falling. Maybe even from the stairs. I'm seeing her being upstairs as well in my visions, and we had bed come out. So I'm getting something around that. She was going to bed or getting out of her bed. Yeah, and there was some sort of conflict. She tried to defend herself. Obviously, she was a tiny little thing. Wow. And then it happened, the ending with the Three of Swords, and it was quite painful, as I was feeling. I keep getting this very like woozy feeling in the head, especially the left side again. Wow, I'm getting shivers here. And another major arcana, showing also a big decision was then made. There was fear, a strong sense of fear that came over the family when this happened. So I've just cleared the space and cleared the cards, as you can see. I'd like to look further now at the energy of the family, like anything we can get about them, anything further. As I said earlier, I do feel they're in hiding. Wow, you can't make this up. Notice the hill there, outdoors energy, but that's what I was feeling, hills or mountains. They're stuck wherever they're at. They can't go anywhere, basically. I feel someone's helped them. I'm getting here. Could be a member of their family. That's what I felt before. When I say family, I mean family in Pakistan who've taken them somewhere, and they're also like on the run. We're seeing it there. Someone helping. Okay, anything else? Yeah, there's even maybe more than one person, people from their childhood, from their past, family, I'm strongly getting, who are helping them. And they're keeping this a secret as well, within the family, you know. So it won't be through word of mouth that they're found. It could be, I mean, it could be that someone speaks up. Let's get a bit more on that. We got a lawyer. So there's going to be some sort of legal battle, potentially. Wow, getting really blocked heart chakra here. These people are heartless. Wow, okay. First of all, I'm just seeing the little girl there getting emotions. Seeing that because it's the Ten of Swords, which is about an ending of a child's life. And I'm just feeling that they were really all over the place when this happened. They just like upped and left. They didn't know what to do. Someone here's writing, so they might have written to someone about this. The family, maybe, as a way of contacting them. But they're a very low vibration. That's what I'm feeling. Quite immature as well. You know, it was through fear that they ran, but obviously that makes things worse. What have you got to hide, you know? Yeah, and we've got travel coming out there again. There was a block though, could have been money, so it could be that the family are helping them, you know, giving them money. Or they're going to where they are and giving them food and stuff. Well, those people are also criminals, you know, to be doing that. Wow, as I said that, we got some money. Yeah, and a loyal energy. Wow. As you can see, I don't need cards to channel. So, yeah, like, could be a mother, brother. So they, yeah, as I said, we've got food as well coming out. Food, money. They're being faithful to them, and they're like staying away as well from the police and stuff. Okay, let's just have a look at what might happen here. Whether they'll be found. Will the family be found? We got a tower moment here. Something happens, something quite drastic. I do feel. I'm getting tears come to my eyes now. There's someone here who I'm picking up on their energy. See, with these tears coming to my eyes, very emotional energy. Who gets involved? There's some detective work, like spying, that happens. surveillance from this energy. And then it's like they just watch and wait. So it might be that they sort of camp out somewhere. Yeah, this is what I'm feeling, this very heavy energy for that family. Like, I'm getting this really heavy stomach, which indicates fear, you know, and something on your conscience. And then things will happen, yeah, things shift. Things will move forward. There'll be some communication. Notice the hill again in the background. Even here, wow, yeah, see? Here's someone looking out, you know, on the horizon. And even with the world, that's showing surveillance. 2 cards there, surveillance. Wow, everyone. Look at the mountains. And this is them, you know, I'm getting this as them being taken away from there, from that area. Yeah, so you've got the family again. Coming out, loyal energies here who are involved. We've got a lawyer energy again. So then there's some legal proceedings, I believe, when this happens. And that's interesting. I'm seeing that as like the parents, you know, the father, stepmother, 3 of Swords, an ending for them. Very heavy energy, you know, they'll be able to lay down those burdens and that conflict that they've been carrying. A decision will be made as well. What's the decision? So obviously there are children involved here as well who are at risk. It's another thing. Some action is taken. Wow, we've got the Emperor again. Father figure, father. So, you know, something obviously there with the father, action being taken against that energy. Potentially, this is alleged, my opinion, in terms of what I see. Watch this space. And that's, yeah, it's a very deceptive energy with the moon. Lying, person who lies, try to lie their way out of it. The page and the Fool, I'm getting the children there who are moved away as well to a better place, safer place. and they'll feel happier, and there'll be positive outcome in this case, I believe, in the future. Okay everyone, I've cleared the space once more on the cards. Just going to finish with a mystical healing card here. General message from Sara. Wow. Learn from karma. That's what she wants to say. This was karmic. It was meant to happen. There was some karma at play. Obviously, karmic debt. Sun and moon, masculine and feminine energy. Here, coming out. Karmic contract, you know, that was written. Okay, anything else? Wow. Okay, we've got a few there. Listen to your guardian angel. It's interesting just being drawn to the mountains there. And the sun here, you know, like opening up, and there's the sun. This bright future. So although things are dark at the moment, people will be guided in the right direction by, you know, even by the divine. Okay, wow. Okay, so we got awaken your vulnerability has come out. First of all. So I'm getting here like guidance to be vulnerable. You know, if you see things, this is the message I'm getting intuitively. If you see things that don't look right, you maybe feel a bit vulnerable, unsure, don't hold back. I'm getting shivers here. So say this person's wearing a mask, you know. Many people out there wear a mask, abusers in particular, keep themselves to themselves, and behind closed doors, they're a different person. Or, you know, you'd be surprised in terms of what you might find out. We got develop stronger concentration here. I'm getting this as a message like the angel in terms of finding things out and solving this, you know, finding the family. People will really need to concentrate and also trust their intuition. We've got the third eye there coming out. Eagle for seeing things from a higher perspective. But this is, I got shivers when I saw this, it's a yes. There's a message here. Now, see, we've got this free energy, so Sara's spirit will be freed when they find those people. You know, she'll be freed, and this case will end and hopefully highlight some things to people out there even more so. Obviously this happens all the time, this sort of thing, for a reason, mind you. Okay everyone, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading's brought you some insight. As I said, I may do a follow-on reading in the future. We'll see what happens, obviously, in terms of this case, but it's looking quite positive in the end. Thank you so much to Sara as well, you know, wishing you healing and this freedom that we're seeing here as well. Sending lots of love to you all.